Grandma, you're taping this.
Part of the bridal party, getting ready for the big event.
The day of the wedding was super exciting.
When I just looked at her, I knew she's the one. And I just remember exchanging our vows and, no matter what, we're gonna have a great marriage. We're gonna make it.
I now pronounce that you're husband and wife in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
3 months after we got married, I wound up getting pregnant and I had a miscarriage. So that kind of threw our marriage into a tailspin. One of the underlying issues that I was dealing with as a child came up when I was pregnant with my second. And because they had never been dealt with, and I never got healing from that, I just carried it into our marriage, into having kids, and I just pushed it under the rug for all those years. And so then when I'm in that moment of dealing with kids and my body and hormones and everything's out of whack, it's coming back to me, everything. At some point, I break without really knowing what's going on still yet.
I'd get a call from Alicia. She would say, Matt, you better just head your way this way. She wouldn't come home till 2, 3, 4 in the morning. That happened over and over.
I've numbed myself so much from going out and drinking that I'm almost in that I don't care. I don't care about the kids. I don't care about Matt. I literally do not care. One night, we got in an argument and it was enough. He had had enough. That was the decision that I made, just to leave. And even though I felt abandoned as a kid, I was doing the same thing to Matt and the kids.
I came to the end of myself and I realized I couldn't fix her. I couldn't fix us.
I thought maybe that I was going to have what my parents had and he would take me back at some point. And at this moment, he's telling me that he's done, that he's at peace with it. I knew that that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to leave my husband and kids. I wanted to have a family and be a family.
So we're back together. And we're okay. We're splintered together. But we get to attend a Hope Restored Marriage Intensive.
This whole time, that with all the issues that we had, I did not tell Matt the full truth of what I was dealing with.
She goes, Matt, I don't know how to say this. And she told me that she had had an affair. I just grabbed my heart and I just bent over. And I wailed. I didn't cry, I wailed. And I could hear the counselors telling Alicia, listen, don't know exactly what's going to happen. You guys may need to come back if he wants to. And I just remember sitting up and I said, no, I want this to work. I forgive her now. I forgive her of everything. I want my wife back.
At that moment, he had forgiven everything that I had done. It was the most amazing feeling that he would do that, and forgive me. Okay, now I've got to show myself to him that I can be a better person.
Who more to fight for? Who more to fight for than the one that God said, this is your helpmate that I picked for you?
The counseling session, they are pulling things out of Matt and I that we never even realized were a big issue. They hit on all of our fears, our rejections, whatever we're feeling inside. And then they get to what I want, like, what do you want to feel? And you see that you both have kind of the same things that we're dealing with deep down inside, but then we also want the same thing. It just kind of brought to life that we really are the same, you know, we're meant to be together, we want the same things.
They gave us tools. We could communicate, that we could work through things. We could work out every situation that we both felt like we won. Our marriage all the way up to this point was one where my world of what marriage looked like, her world and what marriage looked like, clashing and fighting, to where by the time we left, we were like this. We were on the same side of the table. Now it was us against the world. It was us fighting for our marriage. We changed the trajectory of our family. My kids will now know what a great marriage looks like. We were truly restored forever. We are Matt and Alicia Dickerson, and we've been married for 20 years. We went to Hope Restored, and I can promise you, it works.